crypto market taking a few hits this week, with the largest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, falling below the benchmark $60,000 level as investors sell out of risky assets. Brad, I know you've been watching this fall or pullback in Bitcoin. Interesting to see, and of course it comes, and I say it's interesting because it comes at a time where the market is really rallied back from the pressure it saw earlier this month.
You know, it's also interesting in what we've seen in some of the largest holders or hodlers of crypto, because they're going to be tracking some of these pullbacks to do a little bit more dollar cost averaging as well along the way and hoping for that ride back up. And for companies that you're tracking like a MicroStrategy, that might be paying off. We were actually just discussing this yesterday as well and trying to figure out, okay, if you continue to see Michael Saylor sell at some of these high levels and then wait for that pullback to buy back in, then you're looking at successful dollar cost averaging and being able to house some of those profits as well along the way. But it's really more determinant among the longer trend here. And so what are some of the catalysts going forward here for Bitcoin and Ethereum or cryptocurrency as a whole? It's making sure that it stays within the lexicon of Capitol Hill, quite frankly, and some of the other central banks around the world, especially given the election year that we are in more broadly around the world, where you're seeing more than half of people engage in elections, more than half of the world's population, I should say, engage in elections in one form or another. Cybersecurity, well, cryptocurrency, excuse me, certainly on the ballot, or at least in the conversations leading up to those elections.
Yeah, I'll also add it's interesting as well to see this because this is a very risky asset, obviously, Bitcoin, Ethereum, you name it. And normally risky assets tend to be, just pick up or appreciate in value when you get a prospect of a rate cut. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know, befuddles me a little bit.